You forgot to take off your headphones. Oh, Lord! MC! I know I'm late to the party, but whatever, man. Whatever. He's the only one I got. The only one I can depend on to always come when I need him to.
Is the water still not back yet?
I'm terribly sorry, but the polar night has affected our water tank maintenance schedule. The water supply won't be restored anytime soon.
Huh.
If you need water, I can get you some more jugs.
Oh, forget it. Never mind.
I never expected things to be like this. I thought staying at a van life campground would be a special experience. I spit out the toothpaste and glanced apologetically at Zayne, who's brushing his teeth. I was the one who suggested this in the first place.
It is a special experience, no? It made us acutely aware of how important water is.
Zayne responds with his toothbrush still in his mouth. His words as unclear as mine. Due to the magnetic field in the Deepspace tunnel, Lincoln City and the surrounding areas officially experienced a polar night 3 days ago.
I should get another jug of water while I'm at it, just in case we need it tonight.
Although several days of travel have left us somewhat weary, they've also brought us more genuine novel experiences. Watching Zayne walk towards the water station, I can't help but recall the entire process of how I was tricked into coming here. Recently, Zayne has taken a strong interest in recreational activities. That day, he dragged me along to try out the new home theater system he had bought. Okay. Have you already tested the legendary 8D experience?
Not yet.
You want me to watch a horror movie with you without testing it first? That's a bit much. Before I can continue, lightning streaked past the floor-to-ceiling window beside us.
It's very realistic. I'll make sure to leave a review for the sound effects.
Okay. Following the protagonist, we entered a bedroom. An alarm clock suddenly rang behind us, breaking the silence. What in the world? But the character on screen showed no reaction to the eerie sound. Zayne, did you hear that? Please tell me I'm not the only one.
Oh, that's an alarm I set.
We paused the movie and removed our headsets. Zayne reached for his phone from the sofa behind us. Why did you set one at this hour? Is it to remind you to take a nap?
Tickets.
The unexpected word slipped from Zayne's mouth as his fingers quickly swiped across the screen. Tickets? Is it another popular exhibition? Yeah, that's that word, exhibition, right? Yeah. I know English. He looked like he was ready for battle, and I found it unusual. I retrieved a massage gun from the nearby drawer. Do you need physical assistance? I don't have any successful experience with it, but logically speaking, it should work.
It's creative, yes. But I still believe nothing is more reliable than a surgeon's hands.
The countdown on the screen kept ticking. I leaned in and read the event's description. Polar Night Music Party. Different genres gather under the polar night sky to give you the most extraordinary auditory feast. I nudged Zayne's arm with my elbow. No wonder you're so enthusiastic. Looks like the secret rock and roll boy is about to show his true colors. Okay, I need to pause for a second. Whenever the trailer for this came out, right, I saw so many people talking about, oh, this is a AU where they're pop stars. And I feel like with every card that comes out, people are always saying it's an AU. And that always confused me. I'm like, why do y'all keep saying that about everything? Like, why is everything that you think is like maybe a little bit outlandish has to be an alternate universe in this game? I don't understand. But I also But I didn't think about the fact that I wasn't here when they did the Catch-22 thing. Like, I was not playing the game then. So I guess since then, y'all just expect everything to be a AU instead of, you know, just what it is. Instead of like normal life.
Of course. I'm serious and proper at first glance, but I'm into metal and electronic music in private.
The ticket purchasing portal opened for a few flashes. Zayne tapped the screen rapidly but steadily while continuing our conversation.
But the band I want to see this time doesn't play rock and roll music. One of their songs had a profound impact on me. Unfortunately, I missed their previous shows because of work.
Okay. Oh, you
But
got
I
it.
won't let it happen this time. My vacation happens to coincide with the polar night.
The music party is far from Lincoln, too. You've been planning this for a while.
It's in River Isle. Driving there would take a few days.
Traffic conditions during the polar night are bound to be complicated. You should give yourself a few more days so you don't get stuck on the road.
Of course.
He opened the ticket information page and turned the screen towards me.
However, it won't just be me. As far as I'm aware, Anhausen class and Psychic class evolvers are easily affected by this polar night, so you happen to be on leave.
Mm-hmm. Zayne returning with the water pulls me from my memories. The evening activities at the campground are winding down.
It's still a little chilly out here. Should we head back to the van?
Taking Zayne's outstretched hand, we climb into the somewhat cramped but cozy little vehicle. The driver's cabin has been merged into the living area. Meanwhile, the beds still maintain the compact camper bunk bed structure.
You can choose first. Do you want to sleep on the top bunk or the bottom bunk?
The bottom bunk is more convenient to get in and out of. I'll take that. Yeah, I was about to say I always choose the bottom bunk. I quickly claim the bottom bunk and tilt my chin towards Zayne. I'm sorry about the latter. Top bunk, buddy. To ensure we are well rested for tomorrow, we turn off the lights early and settle into our respective beds. My body feels tired, but the novelty of this camper van experience keeps my mind alert. Zayne, are you asleep?
Is it time for jokes or ghost stories?
You know the routine, huh? You must have been the host of nighttime activities when you lived in the dorms, right?
When I was in college, my roommates were already asleep by the time I came back.
Dang. I heard Zayne turn over in the top bunk. His voice becomes noticeably clearer.
If you really can't sleep, we could go for a walk.
You just said it was cold outside. Now you're suggesting we stroll around? Isn't that contradictory? Zayne's hand dangles down from the edge of the top bunk. It sways back and forth like a cat's tail.
I didn't anticipate this sleeping arrangement when I offered you the choice, so I wouldn't mind doing it over.
Amused by his rather obvious hint, I poke his palm. You're the one who gave me that choice. You should take responsibility for your actions. He pulls his hand back, but I hook it with my finger. Don't you think this is fun, though? After graduation, dorm life slowly becomes a distant memory.
Mm-hmm.
His index finger taps the back of my hand, although his response is simple. It's far from dismissive. You must have slept in bunk beds before, right? When was the last time? His hand pauses, then he grips my finger.
I believe it was at Mount Eternal.
Hmm.
When I first arrived, the makeshift dormitory wasn't fully set up yet. We had to figure out how to take turns sleeping. But once things got busy, everyone ended up using other tents. We never had time to go back.
His tone grows slightly solemn, and I sense he's drifting back into those memories. I know he doesn't need any comfort, but I can't think of an appropriate response, so I decided to change the subject. By the way, I haven't heard that band's songs yet. Since I haven't been kidnapped, I might as well familiarize myself with their music so I can feel involved.
Does that mean it's better if we have more of these incidents?
The song's melody isn't intense, yet I can hear soaring hope in this gentle narrative. It's like glass scattered across the floor. While everyone mourns its brokenness, it rejoices in being able to refract more rainbows. The song is different from what you usually listen to.
I suppose it's because of when it came out. This song was written during the Chrono Rift catastrophe.
Aw, I like it. That was over 10 years ago.
Yes, from what I heard, the band hadn't even debuted yet. They were just friends making music for fun. They witnessed the city's collapse and improvised this song in the ruins. They hoped it would give the people around them some strength. Their performance was filmed by passers-by and posted online, and more people started singing the song.
Aw,
I first heard it during the catastrophe, in a hospital corridor packed with people.
I detect subtle emotional undercurrents in Zayne's strong, calm narration. I want to see his expression. There's movement from the bedside. A pair of long legs dangle down. I shift to make room while asking a question I already know the answer to. What are you doing?
Nothing really. You grabbed my hand and tightly squeezed it.
I did that?
Yes.
Zayne lies down on his side. Facing me, he props his head up with his hand.
Talking from the top bunk felt like I was talking to myself.
I was listening to every word.
I know, but I want to see your expression while you listen to the song.
Aw, this is what you expected?
I need to watch for a while longer. Besides, I was worried the distance between the bunks might affect the sound quality. It's better if we're closer. You can hear more clearly, and I can see more clearly.
It got me a little bit emotional. After leaving the van life campground, we stopped in a town surrounded by a sea on 3 sides and spent half a day there. Then we continued to head towards our destination. Unfortunately, after driving for a bit, Zayne discovers his phone is nowhere to be found due to vehicle restrictions during peak tour season. We have to park our car at the town's entrance. Zayne and I are cycling through the town's only main coastal road. We return to the restaurant where we ate earlier.
We're missing all the scenery along the way with how fast we're going.
You don't seem worried at all, though. It's going to be a problem if we can't find your phone.
I back up my data regularly. Even if I actually lost it, I can simply buy a new one.
You're definitely taking this in stride. My heart is somewhat at ease upon seeing Zayne's reaction. I gradually slow down. After making a sharp turn, the road is closer to the coastline.
Look, there's bioluminescence in the water.
Huh? The waves gently lap up the shore. Whoa, hey! And the dark blue, while what Zayne said rises and falls with them. It's like the ocean is breathing, and each exhale creates a dreamy canvas of light and shadow.
During a polar night, scenery like this isn't something you can see often. Even if it cost me a phone, it's worth it.
Do you feel like you've changed, Zayne?
What do you mean?
The medical profession greatly values efficiency and results, and you've always held yourself to high standards since you were a kid. If this had happened before, you would have immediately thought of countless more efficient solutions that are faster. But now it doesn't seem like you're racing against time anymore. Zayne turns his handlebars, which angle his bike slightly towards me.
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's hard to say. I think it's special though. It's like an iceberg melting into spring water. The form has changed, but the essence is still the same. Zayne smiles and speeds up. He's cycling ahead of me.
There seem to be people fishing over there. Shall we check it out?
The town has honest, folksy customs. When we return to the restaurant, its owner recognizes us immediately and hands over the phone. Oh. After thanking him, we buy 2 ice cream cones to support their business. The flavor is unique. It's creamy with floral and fruity notes, and a hint of something herbal.
Really?
His hand covers mine and he brings my ice cream to his lips for a small taste.
What an accurate description. The restaurant owner should write down what you just said and replace their mixed fruit flavor sign.
Saying, we bought the same flavor.
Indeed. And what's the point you're trying to make here?
That you didn't need to eat my ice cream? We make our way back to the town's entrance and savor our ice cream. I can't help but double check to make sure he has his phone. For someone as meticulous as you, losing your phone must be a new experience.
Even robots lose data. Why shouldn't I be able to lose a phone?
Okay. Meeting my somewhat puzzled gaze, Zayne guides me to the side area that's away from the road.
The last time I lost my phone was when I was in college. I left it at the barbecue stand we visited.
Aw? Were you so full and dazed from all that barbecue? Or were you rushing back to the lab to continue working?
Neither. The experimental results that day were too successful. For others, it might have been a day worth celebrating. But for me, it was no different from a nightmare.
Zayne bites the waffle cone, and the crisp crunch seems to pull him back into reality. It was when he developed the tech for the rebirth cocoon. I never imagined that something as simple as losing a phone would be connected to one of the darkest days in Zayne's life. Looking at that calm gaze, I catch a glimpse of the lost, devastated man from several years ago. His inviolable talent became a dagger that was pointed at himself, and he can only pierce through the darkness alone to reach the light. Did you get your phone back?
Yes. Come to think of it, I was listening to that song back then, too. I was wearing headphones and listening to the song while I ate. My mind was elsewhere, however. I didn't realize my phone had long since been disconnected, which meant there was no music.
I bet the barbecue stand owner was just like the restaurant's owner today. He waited for you to come back.
Correct. He even played that song as background music for his stand because he liked it.
It sounds like this is your theme song for getting phones back.
I'd say it's even more than that. It's my lucky song for making important life decisions.
He wipes the waffle cone crumbs from the corner of my mouth.
When I went back to the barbecue stand and heard that song again, I found myself believing in my choices. I didn't have a logical reason.
Was it one of those rare times when you made a choice based on your emotions?
I used to think emotions could interfere with making the correct decisions and leave you vulnerable. But I realized that not everything in life needs to be rational and certain.
A sea breeze tussles our hair.
There must be moments of irrational judgment in people who can be your weakness. That's what makes you truly alive.
Sorry, the number you dialed is temporarily unavailable.
The voicemail messages play for the fourth time. Zayne hangs up by pressing the red button on the van's display.
If we can't reach them, then so be it. We have plenty of time. Waiting for a bit won't hurt us.
I look at the car in our way. Disappointed, I put away my phone. We're only half a day from our destination, but our van was blocked during the short period when we were using the restroom. There's not a lot of traffic here. If we can't reach the owner, we'll miss our original plan.
Assuming that happens, my moral code will allow me to use my evil. I can create an ice slope under the wheels to make the car slide away on its own, for instance.
Zayne! Your moral code is really flexible. Her laughter breaks the restless atmosphere and Zayne leans toward me.
Since we can't go anywhere, why don't we do something fun?
He helps me unbuckle my seatbelt and adjust my seat into a reclining position. Then he turns to do the same thing to his own. What are you doing? He's not in a rush to answer me. Instead, he opens the window halfway before lying down beside me.
Listen carefully.
I don't exactly understand what he's trying to do, but I'm happy to go along with it. In boundless darkness, I follow Zayne's lead and slowly focus on the sounds outside. Insect chirps, bird calls, jumping frogs, wild cats running. The sounds we usually overlook become infinitely amplified. They weave together and transform the quiet polar night into a vibrant symphony. There are so many sounds.
Beautiful, isn't it?
When Dr. Zayne is busy, he can't even spare a moment for activities that waste time.
When Zayne is on vacation, he needs to race against the clock to waste the time he didn't get to use up normally.
Our hands touch across the center console when Zayne suddenly makes a seemingly random comment.
Once people realize that even ordinary sounds can disappear, they cherish them more.
What do you mean by that?
During the Chrono Rift catastrophe, these sounds vanished for a long time.
Dang.
I was young, but I was so worried about these changes that I couldn't sleep.
To think our darling little boy Zayne was already an adult worrying about the world. If I'm not mistaken, you were probably listening to that important song during those sleepless nights.
Your intuition is getting better. However, the song wasn't the only thing that let me sleep back then.
He tightens his grip on my hand.
The person sleeping somewhere nearby in the hospital was someone who could give me peace of mind.
Aw. After dealing with various unexpected situations, we arrive at the guest house in River Isle on schedule. The atmosphere from the music festival has spread throughout the city. Even the guest house lobby is packed with people. As soon as the door opens, I immediately plop onto the double bed. We're finally here, Tomorrow will be a day with no driving. Oh, a cat's meow makes me jump from the bed. There's a cat.
You just noticed? It's been on the balcony ever since we got here. We can let it stay if that's all right with you.
I don't mind. We divvy up the labor for unpacking, while the cat crouches on the balcony and watches us. Even when it's time for bed, the cat still shows no signs of leaving and seems inexplicably restless. Maybe it's not feeling well. Should we ask the guest house owner to take it away? Zayne stands beside me by the sink. He's helping me blow dry my hair.
I couldn't hear you. I guess you're asking if we can have the guest house owner take the cat away. I'll message him after I finish drying your hair.
Okay.
Ah, you probably can't hear what I'm saying either. Done.
I said... Zayne and I immediately rush to the balcony when we hear those cries. We find the cat lying on the side with 2 newborns. What? We just got a random cat giving birth in front of our guest room? It gave birth?
There's a first aid kit in the room.
Oh
It
my
should help.
gosh.
I will also need you to assist me.
Okay.
Alcohol swabs.
This is crazy.
Povidone iodine. Scissors.
Despite the initial chaos, Zayne's methodical guidance allows me to assist him in completing a very special surgery. The guest house owners rush over when they hear what happened, and they take the mother cat and her newborns away. That's crazy. When I come back to my senses, I find myself sitting in the guest house's backyard. The wind chime by the back door rings once as Zayne walks into the yard. How did it go?
To be honest, this was the most relaxing surgery I've performed in months.
Well, that's nice. He studies the swing chair I'm sitting on and settles down beside me.
Everyone's safe. The mother and her kitty daughters and son, and another 2 sons as well.
Aw. Even on vacation, you're still keeping up your tradition of dry humor after leaving the operating table. Seeing that Zayne is sitting, I start rocking his swing chair again. Did you take any pictures? I was so focused on grabbing everything you needed that I didn't get a good look at the kittens.
I did, but I left my phone in the room.
Lately, you've been forgetting your phone, huh?
No, I left it there to help the mother cat relax.
Your phone can do that? Our bedroom window faces the backyard. A familiar melody faintly drifts through the air. It's that song again. It's your universal remedy. Regardless of whether it works or not, it gets played when the situation calls for it.
I've put it to the test. It works.
The same matches the rhythm as we increase the trajectory of the swing. At the apex, our view goes above the low wall. The lights of the distant residential area and the music festival's neon glow shine.
I was once deployed to help with disaster relief, and one of my patients was a woman in labor. Even though I was only responsible for cleaning and suturing her wounds, I was nervous since I had never encountered that kind of situation before.
Aw.
To calm the patient's nerves, and my own, I played that song for her.
Aw. So this isn't the first time you tested its effectiveness.
The obstetrician took my phone into the delivery room with them, and in the end, the mother and child were safe. It was like today.
I don't look at Zayne. Instead, I smile and nod. I felt like the song had an indescribable power when I first heard it. Looking back, it really is the power of life. The song was born into the most chaotic of times. Under the shadow of the Chrono Rift catastrophe, one song comforted this land mired in despair. It brought a new light to everyone's lives. I think I'm starting to understand why the song is so important to you. The wind chimes ring again, and we turn to see the guest house owners entering the yard.
Thank you so much. We've been incredibly busy these past couple of days and ignored Flora's condition.
Thank goodness you two were calm and experienced. Without you, her whole litter would have been in danger.
It was nothing. You're too kind.
Oh,
We don't have any proper thank you gifts. Aside from waiving your room fee, why don't you take these 2 tickets?
The guest house owner hands over Zayne's phone with 2 paper tickets.
They're for an in-person gathering that was organized spontaneously by the fans who came here for the festival. We plan to join in on the festivities tonight, but given the current situation, it's better suited for you. You're young. Go have some fun.
Yes, we need to take care of the kittens. If you don't go, the tickets will be wasted.
The couple's warm hospitality is impossible to refuse. Zayne and I exchange glances, and he nods as he accepts the phone and tickets.
Please charge us a room fee based on the number of days we stayed. As for the tickets,
We'll accept your generous offer. Oh, okay. Oh. Following the guest house owner's directions, we successfully find a gathering location. The venue is already bustling with activity. Fans are dressed in vibrant, dazzling outfits that move between different styles. Okay. After changing clothes in the self-service changing room, Zayne and I meet up at the entrance.
our outfits suit each other.
The Zayne before me is wearing clothes that are different from his usual style, yet his expression is as relaxed as always. You're not really awkward while wearing this kind of outfit now. You improved. I walk up to him. He leans down to let me adjust his collar.
Since we're here, we should make sure to enjoy ourselves to the fullest.
My hand is enveloped in his palm as he leads me towards the densest part of the crowd.
Let's go.
The dance floor is shrouded in constantly shifting lights, and the air is filled with lingering bass notes of mixed perfumes and champagne bubbles. As a new song starts playing, the crowd that was quiet for half a second erupts with lively cheers once again.
Is it too crowded for you?
His forearm creates a protective space around my waist as I'm shielded from the people who are around us. A little, but I wouldn't mind this place getting more crowded. I trail my fingers across Zayne's chest as I spin to the music's rhythm. You said we should enjoy ourselves to the fullest. His arm around my waist tightens its grip. In the space of one breath, the noisy crowd fades into a blurred backdrop.
I always believed in keeping my promises.
Zayne, who had just been swaying to the music, suddenly takes the lead. Okay, Zayne. Oh, after several consecutive slide steps, I can barely keep up with him. Dang, Zayne. Your dance has gotten better. Is this also the result of developing your interests and hobbies these past few months? What you been playing? Just Dance Revolution? Instead of answering me, he uses a subtle lifting motion to help us avoid a man who almost stumbles into us.
If I were you, I'd make not getting stepped on my only goal for now.
You're underestimating me. I can dance.
I'm not. It's just that the conditions here are limiting. There's not enough space for you to really show off.
Oh, okay. Good answer. Using the spinning motion to adjust his posture, he scans the surrounding stages for space.
There's an empty stage over there.
That is
Would you like
crazy.
to give your dance partner the time for one more dance?
That's crazy. We're just gonna put on the show. I was wondering how this is gonna come in. How? Oh, God! Oh.
I'm playing it nice, normal on display.
Oh gosh.
That's what they say.
I want to learn this dance now.
Inside, try to tame a storm.
See, if I had a 3D model, I would be sitting up here doing dances on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
Control. And shadows awake when
Ooh,
darkness falls
ooh.
inside the walls between us. fade.
Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, look.
Let's test the limits 'cause of my secrets.
Ah!
Everything that's wrong
Ah!
suddenly
Ah!
is right.
Ah!
Let me come closer, I'll show you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hello. I haven't been taking any screenshots, bro. I just been sitting here like genuinely
I'm not used
watching.
to the lights or the stage.
Oh Lord. Oh.
However, I like the feeling of you only looking at me.
Oh. Ah! Wait! Oh! Oh gosh! Oh Lord!
Before the city wakes up, I can satisfy you.
Very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. Oh Lord! Oh!
That doesn't matter. I'll spend every second with you.
I ain't reading shit. You forgot to take off your headphones. Oh Lord! MC! Oh my gosh! Oh! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh Lord! That look! Oh Lord! Oh.
Think. You're the one who isn't ready to continue.
Oh. Don't freeze on me! It'll piss me off!
There are
Damn.
other ways to remind me to take off my earpiece. I could teach some to you.
His ears are so
Are you
red.
interested? Out of all the adventure,
Yo, are we really about to do it in the back? Are we in the
share
changing
most
room?
intimate one with you.
Are we like literally backstage? This is public. Yo! Ah! We rested for the night, and now the music party we've been waiting for finally begins. The unchanging sky blurs people's perception of time as the atmosphere reaches its climax. After moving between various venue stages all day, Zayne and I decided to get some food and recharge before the headliner takes the stage. 2 hot dogs, a bucket of fried chicken, and a serving of potato wedges. Damn, I need some potato wedges in my life.
We also have our specialty fried insects, and the portion sizes are small. Do you want to try it?
One serving, please.
Zayne interrupts my hesitant response as he tucks the strands of wet hair that were stuck to my face behind my ear.
We don't often get something like this. Let's try it.
Since you're feeling adventurous, what? Why don't we add 2 cold beers? He catches the 2 fingers I just extended.
Make that 2 ice-cold sparkling waters.
He said, no, we're not doing that, ma'am. After collecting our food, we find seats in the dining area. I thought you were going to be dedicated to this attempt at trying new things, but it turns out your resolve isn't that strong.
Even great determination has limits.
He picks up a skewer of insects whose species I can't identify and brings it to my mouth.
Let's start with things within reasonable limits.
I don't know how reasonable this is, sir. By the time we finish our meal, the previous performance in the main venue has ended. To ensure fair viewing opportunities, fans must leave and wait to enter the venue again when the bands rotate. It'll be some time. Let's head over. If we're lucky, we might be able to get the spots near the front.
You appear to be more enthusiastic than I am.
Because it's rare for you to have an ordinary down-to-earth wish. Do you believe me?
Yes, I do.
As I pull him towards the waiting area, I realized that what I said jokingly was actually a truth I had never really considered before. The Zayne I know had grand ambitions and almost sacred ideals. And on his path to achieve his dreams, I hope I can provide some tangible assistance, along with my support and companionship. Like right now. I'm even more excited than he is for the music as I witness his simple wish being fulfilled step by step.
Do you want to have more fun during the endless night?
Who the hell is this?
I guarantee it's safe. It'll feel like you and the music are floating on cloud 9.
Oh Lord, he trying to sell you the powder. Get away from him. I hear faint voices nearby. Following the sound, I see a suspicious looking man approach young people. Zayne, look at the box in his hands. The forbidden sugar! The box with cartoon pattern contains colorful candy-like substances that glow under the lights.
Those are illegal drugs. I've seen them in the emergency room.
Oh no.
Call the police. I'll detain him.
You'll detain him? Okay. I quickly pull out my phone as Zayne pushes through the crowd ahead of me. Yes, save the kids! Say no to drugs! Say no to drugs!
It'd be a waste not to have a little fun. Come
Whoa,
on.
what?
It'll make it so much better.
Yo!
Appreciating good music only requires a pair of ears.
And you are?
Somebody that's about
A
to beat.
doctor.
Yeah, a doctor. Yeah. That's totally what I was going to say.
Where did you get those drugs?
What? You have night blindness or something? It's just candy. Try some.
What the? Oh, my. The man pretends to offer us the box while Zayne stares at him coldly.
What you're holding has a high chance of causing confusion, hypertensive crises, arrhythmia, and even seizures.
Ooh. Don't get him
Regardless
mad.
of whether it's candy or poison, it's better to let the police decide.
Yeah, don't piss him off.
Mind your own business.
Oh, okay. Not you getting an attitude. Crackhead. My bad. The man tries to... I'm sorry. The man tries to leave, but Zayne blocks his path.
As a doctor, it is my business.
The man's expression becomes menacing, and I brace myself for any dangerous move he might make, but then he appears to be confused. I look down. Ice crystals are climbing up his leg. He's frozen in place.
You best!
Zip. Ice seals the man's mouth.
Considering how this escalated, my moral code permits me to use my evil.
Bro. Dr. Zayne's moral code always seems to align with what I hope it would be.
That means you understand me better than anyone else.
Oh, okay. The main venue's entrance opens at this moment, and the crowd begins entering in large numbers. Crazy. We might be blocking other people if we stay here.
In that case, I'll increase my moral code's flexibility.
The man's eyes widen as ice slopes slowly lift the man's... lift his feet off the ground. Now I believe your eval can move a car.
I'm also seeing it work for the first time. Before, it was simply a scenario I imagined.
Yo. Under some people's confused gazes, Zayne and I support the man on either side. We push him as he glides away from the venue.
I'm a doctor. This patient needs some assistance. Please remain calm, everyone.
Zayne! Please watch your step. This doesn't seem to be our first time going against the crowd.
Yes, but this should be the easiest one yet.
Easiest? Have you seen me look at the clock over a dozen times? The police don't arrive before the show starts.
I wouldn't regret it either way.
We hand the drug dealer over to the police and cooperate by explaining the situation. After everything is over, no entry signs have been set up at the venue entrance. We didn't make it in time.
It's okay. Let's sit down and rest.
I turn around and see Zayne had already comfortably settled down on the bench. We separate from everyone else who's inside the venue by a single wall. The intro to that song plays, and the crowd immediately erupts in excitement. I sit down beside Zayne and rest my head on his shoulder. Do you really not regret it?
I don't. It's because I know what I can't turn a blind eye to.
Right, yeah. Sometimes I feel like you're different. And other times, Dr. Zayne is still the same Dr. Zayne.
I can't tell if this is my instinct as a doctor or Zayne's instinct.
You don't need to make a clear distinction. Just know that I like it. I point at the bright moon in the sky. It's okay that we missed this. There will always be a next time. Even if they hold a live concert on the moon, I'll find a way to take you there.
I'll believe you then. Just don't brush me off with excuses such as not being able to borrow a rocket when the time comes.
I won't.
But if it's possible, I hope they can perform some new songs next time. They were merely a band made up of ordinary people, but society turned them into a symbol of renewed hope. All their public performances happen during major events, special disasters, wanderer attacks, and this polar night. If there's ever a day when they can perform new material, then maybe that means our lives have finally found peace.
As Zayne speaks, he put his arm around my shoulder and gives me a comforting pat.
I really want to see that day with you.
The song reaches its climax, and 1,000 voices join in chorus inside the venue. The song, which has long since transcended its meaning as a commemoration or mark of time for him, it finally reaches our ears at the same time and connects me to its meaning. Oh, okay. Go off, fireworks. The dark sky is pierced by a shrieking trail as fireworks explode. It marks the end of the music festival. It's over.
Yes, it's over.
You sound a little reluctant.
Perhaps.
But the polar night isn't over yet. We can take a different route back to Lincoln. Who knows what we'll encounter along the way. Those interesting things could let me see a different side of Zayne.
A different Zayne only appears in front of the person who's different to him.
His head gently rests against mine, his steady breaths caressing my ear.
Thank you for accompanying me to see this special performance.
Aw. Under the brilliant fireworks, Zayne's voice is above my head.
Now then, would you like to drink a cold beer together?
Oh! Oh, that was cute. I like that. Zayne always getting put to work. Yeah, anyway, I hope this video was fun for you. I hope this video was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise. Whatever it was for you, I hope it was positive. And I'll see you next video. Bye.